Hey everybody, Brian and Odin here from Easy Retriever Training, and today we're going to talk about the Bento Ball. We're going to review its claim that it is indestructible with my master chewer, Odin here. If you haven't already, please make sure you click the little subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our videos, whether that be product reviews or training tips or health tips, whatever it might be. You're not going to want to miss out on those. So let's go ahead and get to the review. Here's my plan. I'm going to take the Bento Ball. I'm going to leave it in here with his kennel. I'm going to keep him in his crate so that he doesn't have a chance to get distracted and wander off. It'll be the only thing in the crate with him, and hopefully we'll just see how long it takes for him to totally and completely wreck this Bento Ball. Or maybe I'll be totally surprised and we'll find out that the Bento Ball really is able to hold up to its claim. You ready, Ode? You ready? Okay. All right, let's get to the video. Okay, everybody, so there you just watched 2.5 hours, essentially, or just over 2 hours, basically squished down 6 times speed and then 6 times speed again. I think the way the math works out is that's 36 times faster than real time. And what you noticed is that Odin, especially early on, really went after the treat that was inside of the Bento Ball, but never really ever started tearing the Bento Ball apart. Basically, the only thing that changed at the end of the 2 hours and change is the fact that the dog treat that was on the inside was gnawed down, which we'd expect that. You anticipate that when you buy this treat. The one thing I really liked about it when I pulled it out of the carton is that it had kind of a cake battery smell. The smell of the dog treat was really almost pleasant. The one thing that it seemed like to me is that after a while, Odin became bored with it. So I think to fix that, what I would do is it's not something I would leave with him 24/7. Like all dogs, a continued exposure, he's eventually going to get bored of it. And so this is more something that I would give as a reward or for a period of time and then take out just to kind of keep it fresh and keep it exciting for him. But really overall kind of stoked to have found a relatively inexpensive treat that seems to really match up to its claim that it's indestructible. And there's a lot of potential here, especially if you've got those periods of times like a car ride, something where your dog is going to be accessible but you need him to stay calm. Throw a little bento ball in with him, let him play with that, let him not let the time pass, and then pull it out of there. As always with all dog treats, if it ever starts to come apart, my guess is that once the dog treat inside was completely dissolved, that a Labrador or a Golden Retriever or one of these other really heavy chewers, my guess is they would start pulling it up, and that red plastic or the red rubbery stuff would eventually start coming apart. At that point, you need to discard any treat or any toy, I should say, any dog toy that you buy for your dog. Once it starts coming apart, once you notice pieces start coming off, you need to chuck that thing and get a new toy. So I imagine the time would come with the Bento Ball where you'd have to do that. But really, it kind of seems like at least for 2 hours, and then some change. We let Odin run around with it outside for a little bit today. I wanted to show you what it looked like today, but it's somewhere in the backyard, buried under about 4 inches of snow. So if the snow melts anytime soon, and I can edit the end of this video, I'll throw that up there. But for now, I really like it. I'd give it maybe a 4-star out of 5, just because he did become bored with it. But 4 stars out of 5 with a dog toy that's less than 20 bucks. That's an awesome thing for any of us that own heavy chewers. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video reviewing the Bento Ball. I hope you found it really helpful. At the bottom here, I'll put links to that where you can pick it up at chewy.com. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. It really does worlds of good for my motivation. I love to check that every day, once a day, first thing in the morning. I check to see how many subscribers have added in the last 24. Every time I see that number tick up, I get a little bit more excited to do our next video. So help me keep my motivation up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, keep watching in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be sending out some Christmas cheer, sending out some paracord leashes and collars and different things to some of our subscribers. So make sure you're watching each video in December as we send out some thank you gifts to all of our loyal subscribers who watch our videos. And until then, happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next video.